They are what the state calls the most serious offenders of unemployment insurance fraud. People who rip off millions of dollars a year from the fund that private businesses pay into. In part 2 of our series, Overpaid Unemployment, we take a closer look at the people the state says have cheated the system and what the Labor Department is doing to catch them. 9 News reporter Eric Connor talked them down, a few of them, and they actually talked to you, and you learned that none of them do really any jail time.
Yeah, that's because they can't repay those funds if they're actually sitting in jail. They're not out working so they can repay those funds. These are some of the faces and names of the people the state says have admitted to illegally taking in $5 to $15 grand worth of unemployment checks. The Labor Department is now posting the names of all the fraudsters online for the public to see. Tough times turn into long lines at the unemployment office. But what happens to those who get hired and keep collecting unemployment checks illegally? The names of those who get caught end up here on a website for the public to see, a shame tactic by the Colorado Department of Labor.
We're hoping that publishing the names of those convicted will serve as a deterrent.
To date this year, the people listed on the Labor Department's online fraud prosecution list were ordered to pay more than $617,000 in restitution. Most were found during routine audits. This woman's name is on that list.
It's very humiliating, very degrading.
This guy also ripped off the system.
I feel a deep sorrow for doing that.
Last year, the Colorado Labor Department estimates 276,000 Coloradans collected a total of $900 million in unemployment benefits. Money the fraudsters stole only makes up a small portion, less than 1% of the total paid out, but that still adds up to $6 million.
Employers fund this system, and so when somebody is fraudulently collecting benefits, they're actually stealing from employers.
Brian Martinez, for example, was ordered to pay nearly $11,000 in restitution last April after a 5-year investigation. According to court records, Martinez filed for unemployment benefits on August 17, 2006. 4 days later, he began working at Team Electric, a contractor in Denver. Check after check continued to be deposited into Martinez's account even though he was working here. Like most companies, Team Electric had no idea their employee was double dipping. Martinez told investigators he was having financial problems and needed the money to survive. We spent the past few weeks trying to track down the people on this list.
It's not worth it.
This woman and this man both agreed to talk to us if we kept them anonymous. We felt it was important to find out why they did it.
Just a very hard time, and I had to take care of myself and my family.
This woman admits she stole thousands in unemployment benefits while she was working. Not only did she plead guilty in the case, but she was ordered to pay thousands more than she stole in fees and other costs as part of her restitution.
I apologize to the state of Colorado because it's for people that need it, and it's not to be taken advantage of.
You stole $8,000 according to the paperwork. What do you want to say to the businesses?
I have deep remorse.
Like most of the double dippers, the state cut a deal with them. No jail time, and the charges could be dropped if they pay the full restitution and follow other court orders.
I am glad that I didn't have to do any jail time so that I'm still able to be out and work and provide for my family.
These people have a warning to others in similar situations.
Stop and think about what you're doing.
One of the biggest mistakes of my life, and I'm paying for it dearly.
Last night we told you 17% of the benefits the state paid out last year were considered improper payments. Things like administrative errors, paperwork mistakes. Fraud does make up 4% of that total. To fight back, the state Labor Department has added investigators and staff working on the claims. The state is currently offering a fraud amnesty program, and if cheaters come forward between now and the end of the year, they can work out a plan with the state to repay the fraudulent funds and avoid penalties and prosecution. And Kim, we have put all of those details up on our website, 9news.com.
And if you listen to the people you talk to, do it now.
Yeah, they're very sorry for what they did. The restitution is a lot more than what they stole, and it's certainly taken a big chunk out of their paychecks now.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Eric.